Over sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. On up with you, supersonic. We're on fire, rocking love alive. On up with you.
Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah, yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah.
overcome.
too sweet to be. This is where I wanna be. On up with you, supersonic. We're on fire. Rocket love.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Rush Racing. And it is time for draft night. It's season 9, and we have 120, in fact, over 120 drivers on our list to draft tonight. 10 teams, 6 divisions. Get yourself ready, because this is going to be a night to remember. Of course, we're going to be here in the box providing you some live commentary while we go through tonight's event. And so I'm going to hand over now to the legendary man himself. It is SJ, who's going to be taking you through most of this evening.
Good evening, Georgia. Welcome to everyone of Draft Night Season 9. It's been suspense, it's been sweat and tears, setups, evaluations, everything, and it's finally here. And a massive props to everyone behind the scenes doing this tonight. They've worked their absolute butts off. As you can see, a little bit of a spicy moment there. We have actually decided to change things up and go a little bit different. We've changed the logo. So 8 seasons we've had different logos, and we've gone for something a little bit different. I hope you're really enjoying it. It will be obviously all out in the next couple of days. So yeah, you can see it all on your screen. So this is this situation tonight. This is your selection order. So as you know, whoever finished last goes first. Whoever finished first goes last. So that's how it works, and keep an eye on this, because this is how it's going to work. So very quickly, it'll go Visa, Haas, Alpine, Ferrari, Red Bull, Williams, Aston, McLaren, Kick, then Merc will go again, and then it'll be Kick, McLaren, Aston, Williams, Red Bull, Ferrari, Alpine, Haas, and Visa cash out until there is no drivers left. Remember, there is an hour that we will do. We'll have an interlude, have a bit of a drink. Don't go anywhere. We'll give you a bit of a heads up on who's been picked and who is still left, and then we'll go over to our next we'll go over to our next pick, and we'll finish off for the rest of the show. These are your team principals for Season 9. Vettel in the Mercedes, the defending champion from Division 5. Division 5, got the words twisted there. We've got David, the Red Bull, consistency, staying in that Red Bull as a TP. A new TP in Flubber has really got a plan what he wants to win the overalls this season by talking and having conversations with him throughout the whole evaluation series. Then we've got a new TP. No one knows this man. He's pretty unknown. Jackal in the McLaren. Will he be able to do the same thing that Marzi did 2 seasons ago? We'll have to wait and see. Terence in the Alpine. Got that guy who won the championship last season. Can he keep those guys together? We'll have to wait and see. Is he going to be going for a championship or another constructors maybe, or even a overalls? Then we've got Watanabe, who had a fantastic Division 4 lineup with Ricardo and Aben. Does the bromance still continue? We'll have to wait and see. We then go to TMT, our longest serving team principal. Will this be the season that this man wins the overalls, or will it be commiserations and a fellow goodbye, unfortunately? Then we go over to the man that absolutely surged through at the end of last season, second half in Whiff and Kick, making it P2 in the overalls. What a surge he did there. Then we've got Dido, our second longest TP. Needs consistency. That is his key. Will he go for the consistency? Will he go for fast drivers? Or will he be done over again? Hopefully not. We'll have to wait and see. Then we go over to our new TP. Another new TP of Dante. A little bit of unknown. We know what he's like on track. what's he like running a team? They are your team principals for tonight, for the Season 9 draft. Then we have our draft list. Now, as you can see, there is a strike system for all the people that have been striked out. They are the ones that the TPs have retained. There is 2 drivers, unfortunately, have dropped out due to personal reasons. We wish them all the best in Yusuf and Jerabot, but just give you a bit of an understanding, that is what is left tonight. So, still plenty of options. Division 2 looks pretty stacked, I've got to say, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Division 6 this season. It looks like it could be, instead of 3 people, it could be 10 people.
It's going to be a very, very exciting night. So remember to like and subscribe on the Twitch channel. Share it round. Get your friends and family involved. You never know when your name is going to come up in this picking system. It's going to be very, very interesting. We're going to go through each team, and they will be given a 60-second counter. It'll come up in the top right-hand side of your screen. When that elapses, they have to have made their pick. That's the key thing tonight. So I think, SJ, if you want to do maybe a couple of interviews with our TPs, get that all going, then we can crack into the draft.
Yeah, thank you very much, George. Right, well, we'll just have a quick of an intro. We'll introduce you to the TPs up first, and then we'll then go into the picks. So, obviously, first up on the list is Dido. Good evening, Dido. Welcome to Draft Night Season 9.
Hello, mate. Thanks for having me.
Excited?
Yeah, nervous, man. It's been a while since I've been in the draft, especially in Rush, so a bit nervous, but we'll see how we go, mate. It's a lot of thinking, a lot of things can change, there's a lot of moving parts, and yeah, we'll just see how it all plays out.
Awesome. Well, we wish you all the best, and we'll talk to you later on when you announce your picks.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, next up, we've got Dante in the house. Good evening.
Hey, how are you, SJ?
Good, mate. I think this is your first ever one with Rush. So, how do you feel being in the hot seat?
Yeah, good to give it a go. See how we do. And happy to be here.
Good, man. Well, I wish you all the best tonight, and we'll talk to you later on when you start your draft picks. Awesome. Okay, right. We'll head over to David in the Red Bull.
Hello.
Hello, David. How you going?
Yeah, good.
Excited? How do you feel?
More intrigued than anything else, just to finally get a team and hopefully no one steals my boys. So yeah, it's about to get down to some business. So yeah.
Good, man. Well, I love the words. Yeah, look forward to seeing what your picks are, and we'll see you later on when you do your picks.
No worries.
Cheers, mate. All right, we'll head over to Jackal in the McLaren.
How you doing? Yeah, it's going to shape up to be a good season. Put a lot of thought into these picks, so hopefully can take over from Thunderballs, and hopefully we can surge to the top and have a little orange star next season.
Bit of an unknown for you, isn't it? Because no one knows who you are, no one knows what you're going to do. So it's going to be an interesting one. Awesome. Right, we'll head over to Ferrari of Flubber.
Hey, how's it going?
Good evening. Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, keen to get this team together, to be honest.
Yeah, I know the amount of conversations we've had and jumping in chats. It's here now. So, feeling nervous?
No, more excited to get it in and done, really. So keen to get it over and done with and get onto the season, really. So
awesome. All right. Well, all the best, and we'll talk to you later on when you do your picks.
thank you.
Okay, Terence in the Alpine. Good evening.
Good evening, SJ.
How you going, mate? How you feeling?
Quite exciting, but a bit nervous. because we never assume that we can really get the people we want. So yeah, a bit nervous.
We'll be fine. Just relax. Take some deep breaths and
Yeah, I need to.
just take it easy. You'll be fine. All right. Wish you all the best, and yeah, we'll talk to you later on when you start your draft picks.
Okay, thank you.
Next up, TMT in the Visa Cash App. Good evening.
Hello.
You love these, don't you?
Oh, I've been so excited for draft night for a very long time. As soon as it was announced that Rush was going back to the draft format, I got very excited.
Yeah, I think this is probably going to be the best one we've ever done. So let's peak those numbers up and get it up. But how you feeling? Are you nervous? Do you feel that, because obviously you've made it clear this is your last one as a TP, so you obviously want to go out with a bang and take that overalls. But obviously you've got 9 other TPs that'll go up against. So yeah, how you feeling?
Weirdly calm, considering that I feel like I definitely could be more prepared. I think just knowing that I've done probably too many drafts in my time helps ease the nerves a little bit, but I'm not underestimating a single other TP. I can already tell you that there were a few picks I put on my board that have already been taken before we even taken the first picks, so it's going to be interesting to see who people have chosen. I already know there's one TP who we're sharing a very similar draft strategy going into tonight, so it'll be interesting to see who gets who.
Yeah, awesome. Well, wish you all the best and good luck, and we'll talk to you later on. We'll talk to you very, very soon when we get underway. Okay, right. Next up, Vettel. Champione. Obviously, last season, the overall champions. This man has got a lot on his shoulders, but wish him all the best. Vettel, how you feeling, mate?
Oh, feeling good. Try to go back to back. Even though it wasn't under my name as Mercedes, it's still good to be on the team. Yeah, first ever draft. Looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, that's going to be good. It's something different, spices things up a bit, and yeah, I'm really glad we're doing it, especially for the new game. And yeah, I wish you all the best, and good luck.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay, we'll go over to Watanabe in the Aston Martin.
Good evening, how's it going?
Good, mate. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm keen to just get this over with, to be honest.
It's been a lot of pressure cooker at the moment. It's a lot of stuff that's been going on, and practicing and getting all the drivers that you feel that you need in your team. So, no, I wish you all the best.
Cheers, thank you.
And last up in the Kick Sauber, the man that put the surge on last season, and probably if he had a few more races, he could have maybe taken it to Mercedes if there was maybe 5 more races on, but that would have probably gone, people have gone insane playing F1 24. It's with Matif.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you, my friend? How are you feeling?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Just looking forward to it. It's getting exciting.
Good man. Well, we wish you all the best, and we'll see you later on with your draft picks. Right, that is it. That is the introduction of all the team principals. Let's get this show under the way. It has been a long time coming, and yeah, well, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is draft night, and we are about to start with the Visa Cash App, the Racing Bulls. So everyone, get amongst it, enjoy, here it all goes. TMT, good evening and welcome to the draft night. Your countdown starts now. Who is your first pick?
I'm gonna not waste any time and just take the very obvious number 1 pick here and go with the former champion, Campbell Adams.
Well, there you go. The man himself has gone, and what a pick that was. And yeah, be very interesting to see if he can start a serious contender on your hands. Thank you very much, TMT. We'll talk to you later on.
first pick would be Asian, aka 2A in Division 4.
On for 2A in Division 4. A very, very interesting driver. Was very, very quick in the evaluations, and I think he drove for Alpine last season. So he's gone for a bit of the same sort of team. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with the rest of the team. So, no, good job. We'll head over to Flubber in the Ferrari, and your countdown starts now.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with someone that should be showing up every week. So I'm going to go with Ranieri in Div 5.
Well, there you go. A driver that is brand new into the league. Really good to see new drivers really get into it. Division 5 of Ranieri, who showed great potential and a lot of speed in Austria in the evaluation race. So, yeah, well done to Ranieri. We're heading over to Red Bull.
Yeah, so I'll be going to Tier 3 first up with someone that I've raced in another league, and I'll be going for Seba. Thanks. Otherwise known in game as number 1 Swift.
Wow, what a pick. I think this guy, Seba, has been brilliant in Division 3. Number 1 Swift in Division 3. Showed some serious pace, and he'll definitely be one to watch out for. So, watch that name, because I reckon we're going to see that guy on the podium. Okay, heading over to Dido in the Williams.
Faded Menace, mate. Div 5.
Straight away, Faded Menace, Div 5, going for that consistency, going for that bond, bringing them drivers back. Faded Menace in Division 5 in the Williams. There you go. If you don't like Williams Faded, then you're unfortunately shit out of luck on that one. Okay, right. We will then head over to Aston Martin of Watanabe.
Give me A-Ban in Div 3, please.
So can you repeat it again? So I didn't get the...
Sorry, A-Ban, he's at the top of the list.
Oh, yeah. He's going for Aben in Division 3. So looks like Ricardo is going to have that bromance back, but in the other division, which is going to be very interesting to see. And they are very, very good together. So it's going to be a great team. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do. So, yeah, great pick. Very, very good pick. Heading over to McLaren.
Yeah, mate, give me J Mackey Div 6.
Going for a new driver who actually hosted most of the division races of Jay Mackey, which is there. So there we go. So well done to Jay Mackey. Congratulations on being drafted. And going to be interesting. So obviously you see the McLaren have gone for the lower division first. Interesting to see. With Matif coming up in the Kick Sour, your countdown starts now.
I'm going to go with Kelky for Div 1.
Gone for Division 1. As you can see, didn't retain anyone from Division 1. So what a lineup that is. The man that he has won a championship. I don't know if I've got this right or wrong. I have to wait and see. Someone remind me in the comments. I can't remember everything. Does Kalki have a championship in Rush? He's in the chat, typing.
No, not. He's a bit washed.
Div 2 last
yes,
season.
He does have a championship. Yeah, Division 2. Div 2, that's it. Yeah, thank you, Dante. Appreciate that. All right, we'll head over to Mercedes for the last pick.
I'm going to go my favorite teammate. We got awarded the best teammates in Rush, Tyler Davey for Division 4.
And he's bringing that bromance just like Aben and Ricardo. He has gone into Division 4. Was very impressive in the last few races of evaluations, not at the beginning. Obviously, when he does put the practice in, you know that what he is capable of. Finished P3 last season in the championship, so great to see. Then we're going to go back to you because it's you again. Your countdown starts now. You're going with your second pick.
I'm sure David won't be happy with this. Me and him had a championship battle in Division 5. Give me Matty AU.
Ooh, Matty AU. going to a team that absolutely caused him a bit of a shit last season. We won't talk about that too much. But so he's going to the other team that caused him to have the DNF. So I don't know how he's going to take that, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, we'll go over to Sauber of Whiff for your second pick.
We are going to go with Keithy for Div 1.
There we go. Locked in. Division 1, Kick Sauber are complete. Keithy joining Kalki in Division 1. Great work there. That's going to be a pretty good lineup. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there. Heading over to McLaren for your second pick, and your countdown starts now.
Yeah, Wicked Moist in Div 2.
Ooh, this man came in last talking to myself about how is he going to get picked. Wicked Moist, who has been picked in Division 2. Well, congratulations. He came in very level the evaluations, and there you go. And that doesn't mean that TP needs to communicate with you to pick you. So there you go. So congratulations to Wicked Moist for McLaren in Division 2. Heading over to Aston for your second pick. Your countdown starts now.
I'll round out the Div 3 lineup. Give me Angus, please.
Angus has switched Mercedes from last season, jumping into the Aston. So, yeah, very, very well. Good teammate for Plug Up last season. So, yeah, good pick. Angus in Division 3 for Aston. Heading over to Williams for your second pick.
Meraki, mate. Div 1, Meraki Don.
Meraki Don in Division 1. Williams have locked in their first driver. Let's see what happens there with Meraki Don, a driver we really do want to see drive because he turns up to the reserve program every week. So really, really good to see there. Going over to Red Bull for their second pick.
Yeah, so I was gonna go Matty there, but hey, he's gone, so you have to adapt on the fly. I think we'll stick in Tier 5 and we'll go with China.
Ooh, good pick. Very good pick. China in Division 5 in the Red Bull. I don't know how Whiff feels about that at the moment in the kick. But no, drove with him in the evaluations. Got some serious potential. Was very, very good last season as well. So, yeah, good pick. Then we'll head over to Ferrari for your second pick, and your countdown starts now.
Yeah, few picks gone. So I'm gonna go for a different one. I'm gonna go for a Div 1. I'm gonna go for Yuki Bear.
Yuki Bear switching keys, going to Ferrari. First set now, that is actually locked in. Sorry, I do apologize. Locked in. Jono and Yuki Bear. That is a lineup, I've got to say. We've seen some lineups, but that is a very, very strong lineup. So looking very happens there. So congratulations to Yuki Bear for Ferrari. Heading over to Alpine for your second pick. And your countdown starts now.
I'll go for Legham, Division 2.
Legham in Division 2. Last season really did struggle last season. And yeah, he has definitely picked this game up, picked momentum up, and has definitely shown some serious pace. So great pick there. Legham Division 2 in the Alpine. Good pick. Over to Haas for your second pick.
I will go with Roy De Boy in Tier 2.
Roy De Boy in Tier 2, going in the Haas. Now, probably an unknown driver we don't know much about, but did have a very, very good race until, unfortunately, he did get involved into an incident. Weren't his own, but he'll be one to watch out for. So, yeah, congratulations to Roy De Boy. Then we'll head over to the last second pick of the night of the table is Visa Cash Out. TMT.
I'm very happy because I got my first pick, obviously being the first pick in the draft, but second and third on my draft board are both still available. And so second pick, I will take TF10 Wards to finish out my Div 1 lineup.
very good driver indeed. Very new driver that's just jumped into the league as well. It's good to have that variety as well, and new drivers coming in. So TF10 Wards goes into the Visa Cash App with Cameron Adams. That is a very strong lineup. That's going to be interesting to watch, to say the least, especially at Jeddah next Saturday night. So congratulations. Then we're going to go back to yourself, TMT, for your third pick of the night.
I'm going to go with. I'm going to see what the official name is on the stream because I've just shortened it on my list. I can't see it on the stream. I'm going to go with Sleppy in Div 2.
Sleepy! Wow. Well, there you go. He has probably
we didn't get a
messaged
full
you.
season in together. We've been chatting. We've been cooking up a potential get back together, and now's the time.
Wow. I'm absolutely over the moon for him. He has messaged every single TP. He has been on at me every day. Will I get a seat? You've got a seat, mate. You're in Division 2 for Visa Cash App. And as we say, let it cook. I'm going to say good luck, mate. And right. So we will go over to our next team. It's Haas.
I'm kind of amazed he's still on the list because he's been quite consistent the past few seasons. I'll be taking T Salmons in Div 5.
For fuck's sake.
Ooh, there's a little bit of frustration there from another TP, which I can definitely tell that person's voice is David. T Salmons has switched the Red Bull for the Haas.
Sorry.
Gone to the American car. There you go. So obviously, no, you don't need to apologise. This is what it's all about, mate. No, congratulations to T Salmons. It's going to be really weird to see T Salmons in a different car, I've got to say. I'm sorry, David. We'll talk to David in a minute. Congratulations to T Salmons. Over to Alpine. Your countdown starts now.
Division 4 Gangster.
Gangster. He is quick, on track, but will the racecraft, will that work this season? We know he's quick. Will he be able to get into it and really put a clip onto the championship? We'll have to wait and see. But he is in linked up with 2A. That's a good lineup, I've got to say. Division 4, looking strong. Okay, we will then head over to Ferrari.
Yep, so I'm going to go with a Division 3 driver, and I'm going to choose Lamb.
XD Lamb in the Ferrari, switching the Williams and going to the red team. A driver which has got serious potential. We know he is learning new assists and has got the game. It's great to have Lamb here with us this season because he didn't have a next gen console, so it's really, really good to see him on board as well. And I guarantee you when that guy starts to get into it, he's going to be one to watch out for and probably could even win that division. So yeah, good pick and congratulations to Lamb. And we'll head over to a very annoying Red Bull team principal of David.
Yeah, you got that right. He was, again, just like last year, and he was going to be my pick in this spot. So yeah, I've kind of been having to adapt on the fly, but instead of going to tier 5, I'll go to tier 4, and then I'm going to pick someone who actually impressed me last year in tier 6. So I'm banking on the fact that they've improved. I'll go with Claire.
Okay, well, she was in the 9 driver, and I do believe this is a woman, correct?
I've heard that, yes.
So this is our first ever female driver in Rush, which is great, and I want to see more female drivers jump in. Let's push that out there. It's not just males that can play this game. We've seen that Nita Gabeman, she is a very, very good driver in, I think, the F series. So yeah, let's good to see that you've got a woman driver in there, and we've seen that she's got serious potential. Just needs probably a couple of tweaks on track. But yeah, going to be very interesting to see her in a different car as well, because it's always been that Aston Martin. So no, and hopefully you're not annoyed anymore for the rest of the night, David.
I'm still going to be annoyed. I just got the feeling now, but yeah, it is what it is. So we move on.
We'll go over to Williams Dido. Your countdown starts now.
Unfortunately, Lamb got picked, but Fish Lips Div 3, mate.
A driver that has definitely been very interesting of Fish Lips in Division 3. Obviously, Division 6 last season, ladies and gentlemen. Division 6 last season. Just have a little bit of a talk about that. Division 3 this season. So that just tells you the improvement that he has made. And he is definitely going to be an interesting one. And I actually, quite funny, because Sick Party and Fish Lips actually reported each other last season because Fish Lips was in the McLaren of Japan. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to work. But no, good pick. Looking forward to seeing that. Good lineup. That is done and dusted. Sick Party and Fish Lips are locked in for Division 3. Head to Aston Martin. Your countdown starts now.
So I'll go to Div 4 for my next pick. It'll be TTV. I think it's Myritz.
Mertz.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it, but him, please.
That's all good. All good. TTV Mertz in Division 4. A driver that I know back in the day and has come into Rush Racing. There's no league now. It's Rush Racing, the new abbreviation. So, yeah, going to be interesting to see. He was very, very good. Made a double overtake, I think, in Brazil. And was very, very happy about it. I think one of the drivers, or TPs, wasn't. But, no, are we going to see more of that this season? We'll have to wait and see in Division 4. Congratulations to TTV Mertz. We'll head over to McLaren. Your countdown starts now.
Yeah, mate. I'm going to close off Div 2. Give me Lockie.
Well, look at that. I've just seen this. Lockie, LXCHI, which is known as Lockie. He is locked in with Division 2 with Wicked Moist. And I'll tell you something, those two are mates, so they could be extremely powerful going into Season 9. And like I said, both brand new drivers that just made it in time to be drafted. So congratulations to both of them, and look forward to seeing what they can do on track this season. Heading over to Kick. Your countdown starts now.
We're going to go with Grizz, who's somehow still available.
Riz is Division 2, and he was Cooper teammate last season, not for long though, but he's now going to have a full season under his belt with the man, so that is going to be a serious lineup as well. These Div 2 lineups are looking spicy, I gotta say. Right, we'll head over to Mercedes. Your countdown starts now.
I will go Filthy Orange for Division 6.
Going for the lowest division. Filthy Orange in Division 6. Locking one
Correct.
driver in. No one to pair with at the moment. Was in the Kick. So very interesting to see him in the Merc. Completely different colour to the Kick. So congratulations to Filthy Orange. Right. We will go back over to you, Vettel, for your fourth pick of the night.
I'm sure he can hear me right now. I'm sure he's watching. I'll pick Hato for my teammate as Division 3.
Go, the ex-team principal of Haas last season, and has been the TP for quite a few seasons. He is now going into Division 3 with the TP, and I'm sure that will be an interesting one. Hato has dropped down from Division 2, so a little bit off the pace in this game, so it's going to be very interesting to see that lineup. And that's locked in. You've got Vettel and Hato in Division 3. Okay, heading over to Kick for your fourth pick.
Yep. Might go with Cheedung.
A random name that we've really heard of. Cheedung in Division 4. Don't know much about. Looking forward to seeing unknown drivers to see what they're capable of. And he is locked in, ready to go for you in the Kickstarter in Division 4. Over to McLaren for your fourth pick.
Yep, I'm going to close off Div 1 this time with Illyrian.
Illyrian in Division 1 has been with Rush for a long period of time, and hopefully he gets that connection sorted. And that will be a good lineup. He's definitely got some serious pace, and has he got it in this game? That's the question mark. And set that alarm. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, we go over to Aston Martin.
I think I'll take someone from Div 6 this time. I'm hoping I don't upset David here, but give me Paul and Hell, please.
I haven't heard anything yet, so I don't know if he's doing it in a pillow or.
I'm dying
what,
inside.
Paul and Hell. Oh no. Uh-oh. Paul and Hell over
Can
from
confirm I'm dying too.
Red Bull into an Aston Martin, and Division 6 first driver going in, and that's it's looking a very interesting lineup there for Aston Martin. Some drivers which are really good, and some surprises as well from other teams that you think, well, I can't see you in any other car apart from that. But no, it's happened. Paul and Hell is in Division 6 for the Aston Martin. Heading over to Williams for your fourth pick.
Falcon Div 4, mate.
Falcon in Division 4 showed quite a lot of pace in the evaluations. Didn't do much racing last season, was a reserve driver, but it'll be interesting to see how he goes this season. So locked in, double, done and dusted, Wildjet and Falcon is your locked in lineup for Williams in Division 4. And we over to the man that's dying inside, and also TMT, David in Red Bull.
Yeah, this is rough. My boys are going. But it's fine. We adapt. So I'll be going to Tier 4. So I'll actually bring one of my boys back. So me and this dude, he's a former team principal here at Rush, and we got on really well when discussing issues. So I'm going to bring Hennessy in and hope that he's rapidly improving, which he's been showing me every day, will transfer into big points for the team.
Awesome. Hennessy into Division 4. The Division 3 champion a couple of seasons back. And he is locked in with Claire. So there you go. Locked in, done and dusted for Red Bull in Division 4 is Claire and Hennessy. Can he reign another championship? But he has gone down. So has his pace, will it improve throughout the season? Over to Ferrari.
So I'm going to choose someone I didn't think I was actually going to pick, but they're there in this div, and I can't believe they haven't been picked yet. I'm going to go Thunder in Div 5.
Thunderballs in Division 5 is, well, obviously the XTP from obviously last season in McLaren. Decided to stick those boots up, and he's now gone into the Ferrari, and has found it difficult, but it has dropped a lot of those assists, and so it'll be very interesting to see what happens going into that lineup. And that lineup is now finished. Ranieri and Thunderballs are your locked in for Division 5 of Ferrari. Congratulations to Thunder. Right, over to Alpine.
Hello. It's very difficult. I would go for you in Div 5.
Me? Wow, there we go. Division 5, myself. I don't know what to say. I won't let me take this one away. I will let George take this one away.
That an interesting little pick, ladies and gentlemen. Z Governor ends up in Division 5 for Alpine. The question I want to know is, how's he going to feel in those nice Alpine colours? And the French team, a British man. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll see. We know he's got pace. We'll see if he's able to make it all the way through a season. I think he's got a fair chance.
I actually have got Alpine merch, so that's a bonus. And I do actually love the car. It's actually my favourite car on the game compared to that and Kick. You know, I do like those two colours. So thank you very much. I'll do my best for you, Terence, and looking forward to it, mate. Thank you very much. Okay, right. So let's go over to Haas.
I'll be taking Rico Raff in Div 4.
Rico Raff, who has been very, very impressive in evaluations, I've got to say. A driver that we don't really know much about, so another question mark as well, which is good to see some of these unknowns. Really, really good to see. And that locks in Haas's Division 4 Cross-Eyes and Rico Ralph, which is going to be very interesting to see how they go. Wreck-It Ralph. There is a bit of an error there. It's R, Wreck-It Ralph. So R, Kiko, Ralph. Get rid of the Kiko and put Ralph. That'll do. There we go. Oh, we'll blame the person that put that name in. There we go. Congratulations to Wreck-It Ralph. Well done, mate. Let's over to... I'm lost where I am now. Here we are. Here we go. We are VZ Cash App.
I'm actually not sure what to do because I have too many people I want. Can I just have like 6 picks?
Are you stuck? Are you struggling now? Is it it?
Well, I've actually got too many drivers that I thought would be gone by now that are still on the board, and I don't know which one to take when. Give me...
You've got 38 seconds. So
Striker for Div 6.
Striker Div 6 locked in, was in the kick last season, and for a little while, I think it was a reserve driver with Filthy Orange, actually one of Filthy Orange's friends. So going to be interesting to see him in a different team, and that's locked in. Division 6 Striker, and obviously yourself. So yeah, going to look forward to seeing what happens there. Back to you again for your next pick.
Who do I pick? It's actually awkward having so many drivers on the board still. Give me... Give me Old Footy Bender for Div 5.
It's TNT. Ooh, he's 27 seconds, put in. Oh, in Division 5, locked in.
Fun story. I actually met Old Footy Bender when we used to sim race on a completely different type of game back in public lobbies before I ever started actually competitively sim racing. So we go way back.
There you go. I've actually known him. I actually go way back with him as well. I don't know him personally, but no, I've known him for a while, and good to have him in the league. Really, really good to have him in the league. So yeah, Old Footy Bender, Division 5, locked in. Congratulations to him. Right, we'll head over to Haas for your next pick.
Yeah, difficult choices as TMT showed there. A few people don't know which tier to prioritize, but I think, yeah, I'll go with Jux in Div 3.
Jux in Division 3 has been picked in the Haas team. Driver probably people don't know too much about, does take part in a lot of the socials, so he's definitely got racecraft, which is really good to see, especially on socials when half the people don't have racecraft and want to drive like madmen and play like, was it Rocket League or whatever you called it, or Reco Fest? I can't think what it's called. So yeah, a interesting driver. Going to be interesting to see who he lines up with later on. Okay, heading over to Alpine for your 5th pick.
Yeah, difficult. I'm gonna listen to my drivers. They're giving suggestions to me. I go for Eidos in Division 5.
Eidos in Division 5. Well, we saw him last season in the Williams. Took me out in Japan. Thank you, Eidos. And now I'm teamed up with him. So this is going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to working with him. But yeah, it's locked in. Division 5 is myself and Eidos in Alpine. Heading over to Ferrari.
Here we go. To be honest, this is a hard one because I don't know what div I want to go now. I'm thinking I'll go Oblivion in Div 3.
Okay, Oblivion in Division 3 is in Ferrari. He actually was in the Ferrari, I think, before he had a bit of a break. He's come back, so that's locked in. You've got Lamb and Oblivion. Pretty strong lineup. We'll have to wait and see how those guys are going to go. I think two guys learning quite a lot in this new game, so that could be a risk, but it could be a massive reward at the end of it. So head over to Red Bull for your 5th pick, and your countdown starts now.
Yes, I think I've had enough of people stealing my boys. So yeah, I think we need to pick my teammate for this season. So give me Uncle Morty. I'm not going to lose the good doctor, so we'll take more.
So you can see that friendship, that bond, that bromance. Uncle Morty going back in the Red Bull again, and that locks it in with the TP of David and Uncle Morty locked in for Division 6. And I think that will be a strong lineup. You were very consistent last season, and Uncle Morty has got some serious pace when he puts his mind to it. An interesting lineup to see. All right, we're going to head over to Williams.
Quasi, mate, in Div 2. Quasi, Reet.
Quasi Reet, a driver that has been very good in evaluation, shown some serious pace, and can probably really push it in that division. It's going to be very, very stacked. It's looking very stacked as well. And that is locked in with Division 2 with yourself, Dido. That's pretty special lineup there. Obviously, you've got some serious pace this season, and so is Quasi Reet. So could they be the constructors? Well, that could be the interesting one, or even the championship. We'll have to wait and see. Heading over now to Aston Martin.
I think I'll go over to Div 5 now. Give me Fat Eagle.
Fat Eagle, a reigning champion in a couple of seasons back, has taken a bit of a break. Coming back into it, going to be very interested to see how he goes. He's gone back into the same division I think he actually won, so this is going to be very interesting to see if he'd be able to push on and continue where he left off. Right, heading over to McLaren for your 5th pick, and your countdown starts now.
Yeah, mate, Div 5's looking a bit lonely, so let's get the other Thunder in there. Thunder Killer.
There is one Thunderballs. Now there is a Thunder Killer in Division 5. And he hosted some of the lobbies last season. And he was in the kick last season. So going to be interesting to see how he does the orange team. All the best to Thunder Killer. Heading over to the green team, it's the kick. Sauber of Whiff.
We're going to go with Chevy Wolves for Div 6.
Chevy Wolves was in the McLaren last season. He's now going into the green team, has got some serious pace, and he can really, really push it. But is he going to need the help that he needs in that team? And I'm sure with the drivers I'm seeing on the screen right now, he will definitely get that, and especially with the TP that is in charge of that team. So you could turn that man into a championship winner. Let's see what happens. Chevy Wolves is in the Sauber. Heading over to Mercedes.
I will be taking to team up with Matty AU, Dutch Verstappen, Division 5.
Dutch Verstappen, another reigning champion. He has dropped a little bit from where he was, probably taking a bit of a break, but he has filled nicely into that locked lineup with Matty AU in Division 5. We will start off with you again, but we will stop for a break. So we'll just go over to your next pick because it's you again, Vettel.
To team up with Shifty Wizard, I'll go Scorenzi in Division 2.
Ooh. A name that has probably got a lot of people's thoughts about. Scorenzi has shown some serious pace this season. in the evaluations, and that is a very strong lineup. Honestly, this Division 2 is yeah, I've got no questions at the moment for this Division 2. It's looking very, very interesting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is halfway, near enough, and we will be back very, very shortly after a little interlude. We will see you soon.
So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. On up with you, supersonic. We're on fire, rockin' love alive. On up with you.
Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling?
So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. On up with you. So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. On up with you. Supersonic. We're on fire. Rockin' love alive. On up with you. Rockin' love alive. On up with you.
Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling? Yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up. How you feeling?
Oh, hello and welcome back to Rush Racing Season 9 Draft. And on your screen right now, this is our progress so far. A lot of good picks throughout the divisions, and the teams are starting to struggle, I think. We saw that countdown timer getting under 30 seconds. So I think this is the point of the draft where everyone starts to have to think just that little bit more about what their next pick is going to be. We have got the remaining drivers on your screen left in the draft, and it is time to finish the latter part of this Season 9 draft. Time to get to it, and I return you over to the very, very capable hands of the Alpine driver of the Governor.
Thank you very much, George. Yes, as you can see on your screen, they are what is remaining. And yeah, some names there, which I'm still surprised to still see. Yeah, it's interesting. It's becoming quite difficult now. This is the hard part that the TPs have really got to think of what type of structure they want their team to have. Pace, consistency, championship winner, or someone that just wants to turn up every week and have a bit of fun. So yeah, so we're going to move over. We're going to have a bit of a change because there's been a bit of a happen. We've actually lost one driver from the draft, so we are going to head back to Williams for Dido because Meraki Don has been removed. So Dido, back to you for your pick. That was earlier on in the draft.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'll just I'll replace him in Div 1 with the One Truth.
Well, there we go. The One Truth switching Alpine for the Williams in Division 1. And yeah, it is unfortunate. We hope that everything is okay with Meraki Dawn, and it is a shame to lose drivers. But it is what it is. We've got to keep going on. But no, One Truth is in Williams in Division 1. Right, then we'll go over to our 6th pick. Now we'll fast forward a little bit and we'll go to Kick Sauber with Matif for your 6th pick.
It's getting to the point where it's a bit hard to pick now. Might go with H-Town for Div 6.
H-Town in Division 6. A driver that showed potential and also some serious pace in Singapore. And a very, very nice guy as well, I've got to say. He's been to the chats quite a lot. So that is locked in. Division 6, Chevy Wolves and H-Town locked in for Kick. Heading over to McLaren for your 6th pick. And your countdown starts now.
Yep, mate, it's going to be Naps in Div 5.
Naps in Div 5 going to the McLaren. Another name that we've not really heard of. And it's good to see. Good to see that variety across the board in Division 5. So there you go. Locked in, done and dusted. Thunder Killer and Naps are locked in for McLaren. Heading over to Aston.
That's a shame. The Div 1 driver I was going to pick just got chosen. I'll do Fat Cat in Div 1.
No one knows this guy's name, and I drove with him the other day in the league, and he has got some serious pace. If you thought Jono was quick, this guy is quick as well. So yeah, a very unknown pick there. A great pick, I've got to say. Once on, you've pulled that out the bag. Locked in, done and dusted. JF7 and Fat Cat are your Division 1 lineup for Aston. Over to Williams. Again.
Deadly Fuller, Div 5, mate.
Deadly Fuller in Division 5 goes back to Williams where he belonged. Gone a division lower this time. So he was Division 4 last season. Now he's Division 5. So he's dropped off the pace. What will he do? Locked in, Faded Menace and Deadly Fuller for Division 5. That is a good lineup, I will say. So we'll look forward to seeing that. Congratulations to Deadly. Over to Red Bull.
Yeah, so I think I'll stick in Div 5 as well, and I'll take Banglabar.
Bang the bar. What a... He was still on the list, actually. Shows some very high potential, especially in qualifying and in his race as well. Can get involved in a few incidents which can hurt him a little bit, but he will be one to watch out for in that division. And that's locked in, and that's a good lineup. China and Bang the bar. Bang the bar swapping Ferrari for the Red Bull team. Heading over to just a name I just mentioned, Ferrari.
I'm going to go Div 4 and I'm going to go NZT.
NZT swapping the Haas for Ferrari. Got a lot of pace in this new game, so this could be one to watch out for. Remember that name, NZT. Heading over to Alpine.
I will go for Crytonic.
Right, going back to where it all started in a few seasons before in Division 2. Had some serious pace last season in Division 3, and he's gone up in Division 2, so it looks like he's got more pace. And it looks like Alpine are going for the returnee drivers, which is could work, but could also be a risk as well. So, and that is locked in. Legham and Crytonic. That's a pretty strong lineup as well in Division 2 for Alpine. Over to Haas.
Let's go with Div 6 because I haven't chosen anyone yet. We'll go with MPJ.
MPJ, a driver that's very, very good friends with Fat Eagle. and we've seen him on the grid a few times. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes with a full-time seat instead of reserve. He's locked in for the Haas in Division 6. Heading over to Visa Cash App.
Alright, I'm going to round out my Division 2 lineup with Lorenzbro.
And the bro said to us earlier on, could not drive with manual gears, so needs to be driving automatic. So we know that this guy is quick, and I know him from past races, and it's good to see him come back into Rush. Locked in with Sleepy, Lorenzo Bro in Visa Cash App. Going back over to you though, TMT, for your 7th pick.
I am going to round out my Division 5 lineup by doing something I don't think that's ever happened in Rush before, and pair 2 brothers up on the same team, and I'm going to draft Minmay.
Minmay is going with his brother's team in Division 5. Well, there you go. We've never seen it. Well, I think we may have seen it. We might have seen it with the Akotsi brothers. But now, this is going to be quite funny to see who's going to be fighting over the rig. I'll be fighting over who's going to be fighting over. There you go. I'll be seeing who's going to be fighting over the rig or the controller. Minmay locked in with Old Footy Bender for Visa Cash App, and look at that, 2 brothers on the same team. What can go wrong? Then we'll head over to Haas, pick 7, and your countdown starts now.
I'm going with someone in Div 2. He's been involved in a bit recently, but I think he can bounce back from that and he can bring strong performances each week. I'm going with Ricciardo.
Ricciardo. No, he's gone. He's been retained.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'll take Clammy Kid in Div 2.
Nice. There you go. Clammy Kid going down from Division 1 in the step down, but I'm sure that he's got serious pace, and that is a good lineup. Royder Boy and Clammy Kid locked in for Division 2 for Haas. Over to Alpine.
I'm gonna choose my friend in Division 3. He's Dickinson.
Dickinson. We have not heard much of this guy, known as Mason Mount in the Discord, even though I don't like that footballer. Nothing against the guy at all. But no, he was pretty good in the evals, and we'll have to wait and see how he goes this season. Another new driver on the grid, so great to see. And locked in the TP of Alpine of Terrence and Dickinson, locked in, ready to go for Division 3. Heading over to Ferrari.
So I'm going to go for another Div 4 driver, and I'm going to go with Lucas.
Lucas on holiday at the moment. No idea where he is. Hopefully he's enjoying the sun, sea and sand. And he has gone back to the team of Lucas in Division 4. And yeah, going to be interesting to see how that goes. Locked in, ready to go in ZT and Lucas for Ferrari. Heading over to Red Bull.
Yeah, so that last pick was a little bit of strategy, knowing that all the guys ahead of me had their tier 1 teams picked. So I had a free run at who I wanted there, so that's why I picked up Bang. So we are going with tier 1. And a couple of the boys from my team have given me some info, so I'm going to take Pro Ultra in tier 1.
Nice lead on there. A guy that created Velocity Setups and is very good friends with some of these Division 1 drivers on the grid. So how is he going to go racing against them? And that's going to be the question. He is locked in for Red Bull Division 1. And we head over to Williams. Your countdown starts now.
Keeper, do 6.
Keeper YNWA has gone over to Williams in Division 6. Drove a lot in the races and drove up quite a lot of divisions. A point scorer, so we'll have to wait and see what he's going to do. Can he be one to chase a championship in Division 6? So all the best to Keeper, and congratulations to Keeper as well. Over to Aston Martin. Your countdown starts now.
I think I'll give Paul and Hell a teammate. We'll go with Lord Darth Taylor for Div 6.
See, he's been messaging in the chat. He's switching Alpine for the Aston Martin team. Be interesting to see how these go. Obviously, Lord D'Artagnan didn't do much driving, unfortunately, so we'll have to wait and see how he goes this season. But he is locked in, ready to go with Paul and Hal in the Aston Martin team for Division 6. Heading over to McLaren. Your countdown starts now.
Yeah, this is the later stages where it starts to get a bit dicey. So maybe let's just clear out Div 3 with 07 Sebi.
07 Sebi, a bit frustrated in the evaluation races, but we know he's got pace. I know him from past races and past experiences in league racing, so going to be good, interesting to see how he does go when he really does put the power to the metal. Locked in, done and dusted for McLaren Division 3 is RJ and Sebi for Division 3. Heading over to Kick. Your countdown starts now.
We're going to go with Drift for Div 5.
Drift is not available. He's gone. He's off the list. Unless you've got the updated one. He's gone.
He was on this list I had. Right, we'll go for Flying Kiwi.
By heading over to the Kick. And switching Haas for the green team. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Flying Kiwi, Division 5. So let's see how that goes. And that is one more driver ready for him to be partnered with. Let's see who that is going to be later on. Heading over to Mercedes.
I will be going Tai for Division 1.
Tai first, done for Division 1. Not yet though, needs that second driver. Switching Aston Martin for Mercedes is Tai. Then back to you again, Vettel, for your 8th.
I'll be finishing that Div 1 lineup with Death, please.
There we go, locked in, done and dusted. One Death in Division 1 for Mercedes, partnering up with Tai. Hopefully, both of them set their alarms because I think they're both American. So hopefully you have a Division 1 lineup going into next season. Okay, back to Kick for your 8th pick.
All right. Gonna go with Mudpack for Div 4.
Mudpack for Div 4. Done a lot of reserve racing last season, not really full-time racing, so really good to see him get a pick and get drafted as well. So congratulations to Mudpack. That's done and dusted. Division 4 locked in. Chidang and Mudpack are locked in for Kick Sauber. Over to McLaren.
Yeah, mate, I think he's going to have to change that VRB because I'm going to grab F7. So he's going to have to change it to MCL, I think.
Ooh, there we go. There you go. F7 VRB, having to change your abbreviation, mate, to the McLaren team. You are going in Division 4, and you are the first driver in McLaren. Heading over to Aston Martin.
I think I'll go to Div 4 now. I'll go with View.
Vu has got some serious pace in quali. What will he be able to do in Division 4? with his new teammate, which is locked in. TTV, Mertz, and Hivu are together. And that is a strong lineup. If their qualities are as quick as they are going to be ones to watch when they start getting into league racing this season. Done and dusted. Mertz and Hivu in the Aston in Division 4. Then heading over to Williams.
I'm going to have to go Oscar Div 1.
Oh, he's done it! I was like looking at it, staring at it, going, come on, he's there. Oscar Lou, we know, has got some serious pace, and it's going to be a great lineup there. One Truth and Oscar Lou in Division 1 is going to be a great lineup, and looking forward to seeing that. And well done, Dido. I was just going to, I didn't want to say anything. I was going to go, Oscar. But no, well done. I can't have any, obviously, take on this because I'm not biased. They do what they want to do. So, well done. There you go. Locked in. One Truth and Oscar Lou for Division 1 Williams. Dido, you finally got a Division 1 lineup.
Yeah, man, don't touch wood.
Love it, mate. Love it. Awesome. All right, then we'll head over to Red Bull. David.
Is it close to someone's dinner time? Because I think I might want some salt for my chips.
Ooh, I like the little pun there, mate. I'll give you 10 brownie points for that, mate. Salt for my chips, short abbreviation for salt. He is heading over to Red Bull in Division 3, which locks up a pretty good lineup with Seba and Salt locked in for Division 3 for Red Bull. West pun. Heading over to Ferrari.
Yeah, so I'll be going Div 6, and I'm going to go with Quicksilver Deck.
Us in the Discord, Quicksilver Deck in League Racing. Obviously, he's got two different names. Done a lot of reserve program racing last season. Now, it's definitely where it all matters in Division 6 with a full-time seat in the Ferrari. Heading over to Alpine. Deep in thought here. Terrence, 30 seconds.
Yeah, sorry. I'll go for Drusilla in Division 6.
Drew Zilla heading over to Alpine in Division 6. Did do a few reserve races last season, so now has that full-time seat. What can he do for Alpine? Then we are heading over to Haas.
I think I need to round out the tier 3 lineup before all the other bigs get taken, so I'll go with Callie.
Callie in Division 3. Locked in with Jux. Hasn't raced much in the last couple of seasons, but has been in Rush for a period of time as well, so it'll be really interesting to see how he goes with a full-time seat this season in Season 9. Locked in with Jux and Callie for Haas. Heading over to Visa Kasha.
Well, I have a very empty-looking Div 4, so I'm going to pick there, because it's the only place I have left. I'm going to take VX Grido.
VX Grido feels that he doesn't have the pace in this division. I believe not. I believe he's lies. He's heading over to Division 4. Done pretty well in the last evaluation race. Can he bring that mojo back? He's been racing for a long time, and I know him from old, so he has got some serious pace when he puts his mind to it. He is locked in for Visa. I'm going to go back to you because you're up again for pick number 9, and it's Division 4 again because it's the last one.
Yes, my last pick. I'm going to go to someone who I don't think I've seen more messages in the general chat over the last couple of days than from one in particular driver. Got some DMs off him this afternoon. We've been chatting with him. Crew, welcome to V-Cup.
Yeah, Crew, well done. I know he's been on holiday. I know he's been very vocal in the whole Discord in general. And even me as well. Can you help me get a seat? No, mate. I have no say on this. Really good to see him get a seat. So congratulations, Crew. You are locked in with Greedo and TMT. That is done and dusted. You have locked in your whole team. Feel free to stay with us until the end, or you may leave and do what you need to do. Up to you. All right. There we go. So, Racing Bulls are done and dusted. You'll see them later on at the end of the show, where we will recap all of these teams all together. So we'll head over to our next team, which is Haas.
I'm going to be going with someone who I go back quite far with, back to season 6. This guy always loved to do practice sessions with me, and he's a great guy. I'll be taking Dutch Verstappen in Tier 5.
He's gone.
Is he gone? Oh,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. All right, I'll be taking Veins.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Good choice.
That's a
Veins.
bummer.
I know. Division 5, Veins. Locked in with T. Salmons. We saw a lot of him like 3-4 seasons ago, so it's going to be interesting to see how he has improved on the new game. But he is locked in with T. Salmons, and that is Division 5 done and dusted for Haas. Heading over to Alpine.
Hello. It was a very difficult one for the last choice. I will go for Lucas. Sorry. I need to know his name later on. Lucas. In Division 6.
Lucas Jaranek.
Yeah.
Yep. Lucas Jaranek, a driver that's got serious pace, actually. So he'll be very one to watch out for. Didn't do many races. Name no one knows, and the unknown can be the ones to watch out for. So there you go. Alpine, done and dusted. You have locked in your whole lineup. So congratulations, Drew Zilla and Lucas Jaranek will team up together. You are more than welcome to leave, or you can stay to the end of the stream. Thank you very much. Back over to Ferrari.
So wonder what div I'm going to go here, eh? It's going to be a tough one.
This is the hard
There's
one.
a lot of people on the board. No, I'm going to go with Lord Blitz for Div 6.
Lord Blitz in the Scuderia Ferrari in Division 6. Teaming up with Quicksilver Deck in Division 6. Don't know much about this guy. Obviously, we know him in the Discord as L, but his name is Lord Blitz, and he will be teaming up with Quicksilver Deck. That is locked in. Ferrari are done and dusted. Thank you very much. Flubber, you're more than welcome to stay or continue as your normal day as always. But thank you very much.
Thank you,
Over
guys.
to Red Bull.
Yeah, so I don't believe there is anyone left in Tier 1, is there? Because there was only 20
No,
to start.
Yeah, that's annoying because there was 20, and yeah.
Yeah, so I don't actually think that's annoying, to be honest. I think I can quite easily cover that with my 2 Tier 2 guys and 2 other guys as well. So look, I'll take that empty seat, and then you never know who's going to be next into the server. So there's a chance that I could get someone that can challenge Campbell Adams. So if there's ever a time to embrace the unknown and see what we get, now is it. So yeah, we'll lock in Mr. Nobody.
Yeah, so tell the Biss to tune in.
Yeah, that's one. I got about 4 or 5 people I could message. So yeah, so we'll go to work and
There you
find
go.
some
So
for the time being.
you know what to do. You're known, so you'll fill that seat.
I'll go tag someone right now. Shay, you continue on with the draft.
Let's see if you can get that person to come in and say, yeah, I'll do it. Okay, right. We'll then move over from Red Bull and we'll go over to Williams.
Yeah, Hayden Skates, man, Div 6.
Hayden Skates been very, very vocal in most of the races that we've done, in socials as well. Hayden Skates in Division 6, locked in, done and dusted, keeper in YNWA, and Hayden Skates are locked in for Williams. Thank you very much, Dio. Your team is done. You are more than welcome to leave or stay until the end of the show. Okay, head over to Aston. We'll run them through these quick now. Wow, this has gone quite quick. Over to you, Monton.
Alright, to finalise the team, will be Woofer for Div 5, please.
Woofer switches Ferrari to Aston, and he's in with Fat Eagle. That is your lineup for Division 5 for Aston Martin, locked in, and Aston are complete as well. You are more than welcome to stay, or you are more than welcome to leave till the end of the show. And then we go over to McLaren. We are finishing up very, very quickly now, which is very good. Only one seat probably in every single division. So, over to you, McLaren. Div 4.
All right, well, yeah, not many left to be honest, but I think it's getting a little bit wet in here because I'm going to pick Reigns.
Reigns in Division 4. A new driver. And don't know much about him. He's very unknown. So Reigns in Division 4. Locked in with V7 VRB, which is going to change to MCL. So we're just waiting for that to happen. But no, that is done and dusted. McLaren locked in. Thank you very much, Jacko. You're more than welcome to stay, or you can leave and continue your day. We'll then head over to Kick.
I'm going to go
Who's
with,
it going to be with Matif?
My teammate from, feels like ages ago because it was about 3 TPs ago. I'm going to go with Daz.
Daz! I've known this guy a long time as well. He's locked in, done and dusted for Flying Kiwi. Hasn't done much full-time driving, so will be a bit of an unknown as well, which will be interesting to see. Kick Sauber, locked in, done and dusted. Flying Kiwi and Daz are together. You are more than welcome to leave or stay until the end of the show. Thank you very much. And we head over to, I think this is our last team of the night. It's Mercedes.
So yeah, to finish off my team, the Division 6, I'm going to go with Bread.
Bread finishes it off in Division 6. He has done a few evaluation races. Another new driver. Really good to see. Different variety across the board. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. I think we have one more team available. But Vettel, you are done and dusted. Mercedes. And you are more than welcome to leave or continue till the end of the show. I think we've got Haas maybe left.
Yep.
Yes, we do. Division 6. Yes, indeed, you are.
Yeah. So with Division 6, I was actually between 2 drivers, one of them being Bread. So I'll go with my other driver. This one hasn't really been talked about a lot. I've seen him in one other server, one other league. We'll give it a go with D White.
D White is jumping into the Haas to finish it off with MPJ. There you go. So don't know much about him. Another one as well. Different driver, different unknown. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But no, that is your team locked in, done and dusted. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of everyone's drafts. I'm just going to give you a bit of a heads up. Unfortunately, there is drivers that have been left over. I will just give you those names now. So Zenitsu is available as a reserve. Broadstar, Joyful, Lexi and Ink are reserve drivers. They did not get picked. Commuted and GT Elite are reserve drivers that didn't get picked. We've also got Jennifer, Jay Azia, Sandro didn't get picked. Milano, Cesario, Bari, Aardvark, that didn't get picked in Div 5. Joe Beef, Billy, Shazwan, God, 27 Racing, Bobby, Trigger Toe, Tazio, Stony, and Yog didn't get picked either. Guys, please do not worry. You will have the opportunity to race. There is always things that do come up in league racing. So remember, keep having your name in, and we are going to go over to George, and he will talk about the rest of the lineup that you will see on your screens now.
Oh, that was awesome. We've done that in rather rapid pace, I have to admit. Well done to the TPs for being quick onto their decisions. Congrats to all the drivers who have picked up a seat for Season 9 at Rush Racing. It's an exciting new season. F1 25, of course, a new game, and a bit of a new logo as well here at Rush Racing 2. But that on your screens right there is the full set of 10 teams and all the drivers who have been selected. Massive shout out to SJ for all the hard work going on in the background, and the admin team at Rush Racing, to the TPs who've also had to do a bunch of stuff. That essentially is going to be our stream here today. But SJ, I mean, taking a look at this, there are some absolutely amazing lineups.
Yeah, George, honestly, it's there's a few that probably the comments are going off right now saying that a few that didn't get picked, and it is a bit disheartening when you don't get picked, but there's always opportunity, you know. Obviously the performance course comes into it. These drivers don't pick up their weight, you know, the results don't go their way, they don't turn up, they could easily lose the seat before they've gained it, so there's an option there. And also you've got silly season on after round 6 where these teams can start changing things up if it doesn't go to plan, and then they can then do it again, which is the first time in Rush's history that there's been 2 silly season periods in one season, because there's normally just one through the whole period. But this time Rush is doing 18 races. I'm a little bit disappointed because I do like a longer season, but I do like to give these guys a little bit of a break. But no, as you can see here from some of these, really, what from what you've seen in Division 4, what team does really pick your fancy that's going to really cause...
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I only really know the Division 4 area. It's what I commentated on in Season 8, but I've become familiar with a lot of drivers, and it's good to see that Ricardo has made a jump up to Division 2. Absolutely deserves it. Incredibly quick. Likewise with Cooper the Bot. Those guys had a mega battle in Div 4. In terms of what stands out to me here, I have to admit, F7 VRB Reigns for McLaren looks like a good pairing. And I also got my eye on Claire and Hennessy for Red Bull. I think that might be a good pairing. I haven't seen them race, so I don't know their pace, especially compared to the rest of the field. So I think that's one to keep an eye on too. And another pick, I think top 3 here. I can do that. I think I'm allowed. Dynasty and Tyler Mandavy in Mercedes. I think that's going to be a very interesting pairing all the way through this 18-race season.
Yeah, there's a lot to go through when you look at those names and you look at those people on the list as well. And what I love is new drivers, George. New drivers, you know, not the same. Not that I want to talk about stale drivers, but you know, the same every season. So nice little bit of variety there. Some unknowns. I'm just going to pick a few out. We'll go with Alpine, Legham. You know, a driver which struggled last season. Has been very, very good in evaluations. Hasn't done much racing, obviously, in Rush, so it'll be very interesting to see. We'll go to Aston Martin, Fat Cat. Seen him in another league. Quick. Need to watch out for him, definitely. Ferrari. Stoyn and Flubber. That's a lineup. That's a good lineup, you know. Hopefully Stoyn gets enough practice to come back from holiday. Haas, Dante and F1NZ. I like the sound of that. You know, Dante showed some real good times, some fast times in the evaluations, and Finns took it to Campbell Adams 2 seasons ago. Unfortunately, did not get a P1. Got too many P2s. I think got 9 P2s in the end. McLaren. It's got to be Wicked and Lockie. You know, their mates how are they going to go? That's going to be a very interesting one. Then we go over to Mercedes, Shifty and Scorenzi. That's a lineup. Shifty, consistent. Didn't get a win last season, which was a bit unfortunate, but I think he'll want that this season. He'll really want to get that win. And Scorenzi, I think, will do him really well. They'll work very, very well together. Racing Bulls, Campbell and Wards. That's going to be a team to beat. You know, Campbell, reigning champion from the season beforehand, not last season, the season after that. Will he turn up? Will he do all the races? You know, will something come up? You know, he's a very busy man. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see. Squash Josh and Limitless. That's a strong lineup as well in that Division 2. I like the sound of that. Squash Josh has got some serious pace on this. Limitless has got some serious pace on this as well. And also Seba and Salt. That'll be an interesting as well, because Seba's been very, very good in the evaluations. Kalki and Keithy, Division 1 in kick. That's going to be a good lineup. And also Two-Door with. You know, Two-Door very, very impressive in the evaluations. And last season as well. Just needed a little bit more time, and he may have been able to take it away from Vettel. And then we go to Williams. I'm going to go 2 here. I'm going to go One Truth and Oscar Lou, and Dido and Quasiri. I like that for that looks that I'm really looking forward to it, and I can't wait, George. And I think that's a good lineup that we've got across all.
Yeah, I think there's some fascinating stuff there. I mean, one that keeps jumping out to me is Division 5 Racing Bulls. 2 brothers in together. It's old Footy Bender and Mimmer. This is going to be interesting. I don't know if I know the inside scoop yet, whether they're sharing a rig or if they've got one that has to be on controller at a time. So I think that's going to be a fascinating bit of a combination there. We may have some TPs who want to maybe comment. Certainly some people in chat, if you let us know, who do you think is going to be the top combos for the divisions? Who's your favorite driver pairing out there? Let's get some engagement going in chat as we finish off draft night results. SJ, if there's any TPs that want to jump in for a final word with us before we start rounding out the street.
Yeah, sure. We've got obviously Dido, Dante, David, Jackal, Terrence, TNT with guys. Any of you want to jump in, have a bit of a chat? How you feel that obviously the first round next week, at Jeddah. Anyone want to jump in for a bit of an input?
B-Carb, Season 9 champions.
You're dreaming.
It's shaping up to be
I think I can speak on behalf of all the TPs when we say that a round 1 100% race is a hell of a start.
Especially a Jeddah.
Yeah, starting it off in the deep end is ballsy, but I guess Jeddah's a flowing track, so some people enjoy it, some will hate the oversteer.
The calendar, yeah, that's another thing. Jeddah round 1. Let's talk about a few of you quickly. What's your thoughts to the calendar? Like the first 5 rounds.
I'm just happy Qatar's there.
Give me 2 seconds to just pull up the calendar so I can exactly remember everything.
China final round is interesting.
I'm not looking forward to China, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, China final round.
China is like one of my least favourite, if not my least favourite track in all of sim racing.
We're starting the first
China's
5 rounds. The first 6 rounds with the worst street tracks, basically, except for Qatar.
As a street track merchant, I'm very excited for Saudi, Monaco, Singapore, Baku top 6 rounds. Imola round 7 makes me very excited. The back end of the calendar we can ignore. Can we end the season after round 7?
We'll give you a championship if you're leading by mid-season.
Okay, well, there's 47 of you in the chat. there's 47 of you in the chat. What do you think about the calendar? What's your thoughts? Do you think it's going to be one of the hardest ones we've seen? Put your comments in. Let us know. There's 47 of you in. Don't be shy. I'm going to go over to some of the new TPs. I think one of them has just unfortunately left, but we'll go over to you with what's your thoughts of how the draft's gone? You happy with your team? You know, what's your plan? Obviously, second last season in overalls. What's the plan this season? And he's muted. Okay, all right. Well, we won't get an answer from Rick Matif, unfortunately, because he doesn't want to talk to us. Stewards may have a lot of work in the first few rounds. That could be an interesting. I'm going to pass you over to George on that. George, stewards talking around about having a lot of work with the first round. Jeddah and Monaco, round one, round.
Okay, simply put, difficult rounds to open up the season. But I think it's one of those things where getting a good start in those rounds is going to launch, literally catapult people's confidence up. So it's going to be one of those rounds where people will need to focus up. They'll need to make sure they've done their practice. It's a new game still, relatively new, I should say. Jeddah, difficult circuit to get right. Monza, difficult circuit to get right. So I'm looking forward to watching those races. I think it's going to be really exciting. And we've had a few people in the chat as well talking about their favorite lineup. Someone's saying it's me and Grizz. So lots of people getting excited about who they're getting paired up with as well.
Yeah, I think this is where all the training will now start. The team servers will start to build. You know, after this finishes up, then obviously the team servers will then start to fill up. They'll invite all their drivers in. And yeah, it's go time. And it's a week away. And I think it's going to be, I'm looking very, very forward to it. And I think it's been a successful night. I think it's been a good night. I can't believe how quick we've done it. And I'll let you, George, take it away for the last slide of the night, talking about next week.
Fantastic. Well, a big thanks to all the TPs and everyone in chat who's joined us today and put your comments in. We've been going live on Twitch and also on the TrackSpot TV YouTube. It has been an absolute pleasure to be in the comms box, albeit briefly, because SJ has done 90%, if not more, maybe 95% of the talking today, but we have gotten through the order of events very, very nicely. Let's take a little look at the round one preview screen. And we go. Of course, it is Jeddah coming up on the 26th of July, round one of season 9, AI 369 SimLab Pagnian and Sim Racing Center jumping in for the sponsorship, SJ.
Yeah, real good to have them on board this season. I'm always talking around with some of the sponsors and stuff, but yeah, and AI 369 will be live, hopefully, by the time we all get going, which will be really, really good to see. And yeah, if you do need SRC setup, then please follow the link which has been flying in and use the code as always. Round one, Jeddah. 26th of July 2025 is where it all starts off, and it's 100% round narrow walls and long straights. Thank you very much for everyone tonight. George for broadcasting, me in the comms box, and we will see you very, very soon. Good night.